Solving an equation that has a fraction in it. Let's start by going over the steps to solve a simple equation like 2x equals 8. That's a simple equation. To solve this equation, we want to get x all by itself on one side of the equal sign, and it's being multiplied by 2. So to get x by itself, we have to divide by 2. And if you have an equation and you divide one side by 2, you have to divide both sides by 2 to keep the equation equal. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. That leaves us with x equals 8 divided by 2 is 4. X equals 4, and we've solved the simple equation. Let's use those steps now to solve an equation with a fraction in it. Let's take an equation like 2/3 x equals 18. We want to use the same steps. X is being multiplied by 2/3. To get x by itself, on one side of the equation then, we have to divide by 2/3. And if we divide one side of the equation by 2/3, to keep the equation equal, we have to divide the other side by 2/3. Now I have a video that details how to divide by fractions. If you follow the link that I'm putting up now, you can watch that video. But for this video, I'm just going to talk our way through it. To divide 2/3 by 2/3, let's take the first 2/3 and write it on the side. Then the rule for dividing by fractions is called invert and multiply. So we're going to multiply by the bottom fraction flipped over, 3/2. And we have x. Now we have, on the other side, 18 divided by 2/3. So we'll write down the 18. We're going to multiply. We're going to invert and multiply. We're going to take our 2/3 and flip it over and multiply. So it'd be 18 times 3/2. On one side of the equation then, we have 2/3 times 3/2, which is 1. That leaves us with x equals, and on the other side, 18 times 3/2. 18 times 3 is 54, divided by 2. That leaves us with x equals, if we've done our math right, we've solved the equation, 27. So if you have any questions or you'd like to see videos on other topics, please write them down below in the comment section. And please like this video. Take a minute right now and subscribe to the MathCat channel. And thank you for watching.